I am so thrilled to be here again and talking to you guys. I know it's been a while since I updated, but I think we all can agree that it's been some crazy months. This whole Corona situation just hit us in the face, I think. I was as I told you before, for those who new here to my website, I was in Texas. Well, actually, I was in Seattle. I was in Washington doing a Vipassana, which is a 10 day, oh my gosh, sorry. I'm just gonna do one cut and I'm not just gonna re record or anything. I'm just gonna do it as it is and then upload. So I will do my little mistakes, but it's fine. So I was in Washington, Seattle, doing an Vipassana, which is a 10-day meditation course in silence. Changed my life completely. It was absolutely amazing. But when I got out there, I was 10 days there. I couldn't use my phone or anything. Then the corona had hit and it was huge. It was like the world stood still. Flights were not going. Borders were closed. And I was hit by the like in my face because my husband was in Costa Rica. We live in Costa Rica and I was stuck in the States. So I went back to Houston to my family there. I am originally from Sweden, but I have some family in Texas because I was an exchange student back in the days, and they're my family. They're my extra families. I have two family, one in Sweden, one in Texas, and one in Uruguay, which is my husband's family. So anyway, I had basically 36 hours to get on a flight back to Costa Rica because they were closing the border. So I bought a flying ticket in hope that I will make it in time and no flight was canceled or late or anything. I just needed to go back to Costa Rica. And then the corona just happened. So the border has been closed here in Costa Rica since March 17th. It's completely closed. You can only get out if you buy like a military flight, or it's very rare. Some flights can take you out from the country, but no flights are going in whatsoever. You cannot fly into Costa Rica. So it's right now July 27th and the border is completely closed. We don't know when it's opening. They say August 1st, but they said last month July 1st and then July 15th, and then they push it. But I'm not gonna complain because this is my view, guys. I'm absolutely not gonna complain. But still, I miss my family. They're back in Sweden. I was supposed to go to Sweden on March 28th, which never happened. So I don't know when I could go back, and a lot of things happen. I don't know about your frustration. It's been hard. Let's face it. It's been hard. It's been like, certain days we couldn't even barely go out because we were in lockdown. I was in quarantine for 14 whole days. I couldn't even walk Zambia. But still, it's very weird. We can't go to the store without a face mask, which I don't have a problem with it. It's just that it's different, right? And the gym, we have to book the gym each day, and each week we have to, I have to be there at 8 o'clock, and then no more. If I can't go at 8 o'clock, I can't go that day, basically. It's small things that we have taken for granted. Back in the day, it's not like the world has completely ended and I can say that my life is horrible now. It's not. It's just very, very different. And but I know that a lot of people's life has changed like 180 degrees, and it's hard. Like, we have to stick together, help each other out as much as we can at these times, because people losing their job, people losing their income, like their money, people don't even have food. It's crazy times right now. So whatever we can do, we have to do to help. I know, especially here in Costa Rica, people are, they're in a situation where it's unbearable. Like seriously, people from to start off with, it's a poor country. I mean, it's some people has money. It's not that, but it's not like it is in Sweden. It's not like it is in America. People live really on what they get as a paycheck each and every day. Normally people are cleaning houses for like $3 an hour, not even that. And because of the lockdown, people can't go and clean people's house because we're in lockdown. You can't go and clean somebody's house, and then you don't get your paycheck, and then you can't buy food. So it is definitely a crisis right now in this world. And we have a great community over here that are helping and, collecting food, collecting money, and we've been trying to help out as much as we can. But it is a tough situation right now, like, not gonna lie, and we still figuring things out as we go. I mean, when is this going to be over? I'm thinking, when are we actually going to be able to fly? Or, when are we going to be able to hug? Because I miss hugging people. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I feel like right now I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm talking, but I'm talking to my phone, and hopefully you see it. You know what I mean? But it's definitely a weird situation, and I know that something good is going to come out of this, because the environment already got much better. I think all of us become less selfish and start appreciating what we actually have, because let's face it, I think we all took everything for granted before this corona. At least I did. I cannot talk for you guys, but I know I did. Just flying whenever you want, or going to the store whenever you want, or just not being scared of getting a disease every time you walk past somebody, like, I don't know, crazy. So what I wanted to point out is it's been a crazy, hectic year so far. Let's face it, 2020 was completely F up, to be honest. But I must say, I took the time to develop in myself. I have taken so much courses, you guys. Like, I bought so many courses on UDMY, it's called. I am in a mentorship program, the Industry Rockstar program, and I watch basically every video there. I learned as much as I could. I think I've read like 9 books so far. I'm not even gonna lie. I watched so much YouTube, especially a girl named Stephanie. She is a coach as well. I've learned so much from her. She's fantastic. I will link her site there in below or up, or yeah. But yeah, I've also took the time to work super hard on my projects, right? So for those of you that don't know what I'm doing, I am a confidence coach. I coach people getting out of their insecurities, low self-esteem, whatever it can be that has caused it in the past. It could be trauma, it could be, a situation that made you so uncomfortable that it made you so insecure and got low self-esteem, or whatever. Maybe you've been with a partner who's putting you down time after time. I don't know what it could be, but I help women and men getting out of their own way and start having that confidence in themselves. Start putting goals out there and start reaching those goals. And with that, you will get self-confidence. Anyway, I'm not going to go into details, but I also do mastermind retreats here in Costa Rica. Me and my husband, we work together. We build mastermind retreats. We have had canceled 4 of them so far, and we're probably going to be canceling 2 more, which is all of our masterminds that we're going to do this year. Also, our couples retreat that we have in our private home, we had to cancel as well because we can't bring people home because of the corona. So I took the time to figuring out how I can help the community. How can I help my clients, my friends, my family, whoever is out there dealing with, anxiety, fearing for the future, having a really hard time right now. I was thinking, how can I help them? Except, being a coach, I mean, what can I bring to this world that somebody can actually take something from and start creating a better, healthier life for themselves? So I started to work on a online course, which is the first part of my Rebuild Your Life program, which is a coaching program that I'm doing. So I created an online course called the 5 Steps to Rebuild Your Life. So it's basically a 5 steps course with me talking on video with my whiteboard and some slides on my PowerPoint presentation. It's about 2.5 hours long course in different sections, right? And it's based on the 5 components to start rebuilding your life, which is mind, body, finances, guidance and mentoring, guidance coaching, but I called it mentor, and support. So these 5 steps will basically teach you why working on your mind, how you can learn, how you can get the knowledge that you need in this course to start having the mindset, because it all starts in our mind. If you want to have a change in your life, it starts in your mind. And then, of course, it starts by taking action each and every day. Also, making a plan. So, anyway, I'm going to make this short because I can talk for hours about this. But anyway, it starts with our mind. And then we need to be connected with our body. Our body is our engine. If we don't treat our body right, then how are we even going to do anything? We're going to be sluggish. We're going to be low on energy. We don't want to do anything. We feel, just have bad relationship with ourselves. If we constantly putting ourselves down, then how are we going to make a change? You know what I mean? So it starts with the mind, which is connected to the body. And then, of course, finances is super important. I do not care what you say about money, because money is a great tool to change your life. I'm just going to put it out there. Money is not evil. Money is not root to all evil in this world. It's not a bad cause. It's nothing of those old beliefs that we might have been taught while we were young, okay? Money is a great tool to get knowledge. We all know that going to college costs money. Without money, we're not going to go to college. The same thing. If we want to learn certain stuff, we might have to buy a course. We have to get a mentor. We need to buy that book. Whatever it could be. We use money to get that. Money is freedom. The more money you have, the more freedom you have. Of course, more responsibility as well. So I wanted to put that in the course, because how we are taught to make money in this life is very unfair, I think. We are taught to go to school, get a degree, get a decent job, and pay bills and just live. Then be satisfied, just be happy with it, Get a nice car, white picket fence, and that's it. But it's so much more to it. If you have goals, you have dreams, follow them. Life is too short. I think that this year we learned that. Life is too short to go and work for somebody else and make their dreams come true while we're sitting with a $1,500 paycheck each month and we're complaining. Do something about it. So that's why I put that in the course, because that's what I want to teach too. Because I started off online years ago, started to make money online. So I wanted to bring the tools I used to start making money and what websites I used and all those stuff. Okay, so I'm not going to go into too much now. I've been babbling for so long. So anyway, the 4th part of my Rebuild Your Life, with the 5 steps to rebuild your life, is guidance and mentoring. I mean, without a mentor, I wouldn't be where I am today, living in Costa Rica, working for myself, helping other people, and having the mindset that I have, because a mentor has been there before you, showing you and leading you the way. Guidance, the same thing, like the guidance. Also the support. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Because that is fundamental for who you are going to become, who you are. The 5 most important people that are in your life is basically who you're going to become like, So it's super important with who you surround yourself with. Are your friends just partying, living for the weekend, not really doing much except working, drinking, complaining? Then your life is going to be kind of negative. I'm not gonna lie. So in this 5 steps to rebuild your life, I am very brutally honest, but I give so much knowledge in this course because I really believe that each and everyone can have the life they want. I really believe that because I grew up in certain circumstances. Like, I had a really rough childhood, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna sit here like, oh, poor me. No, because it wasn't poor me, because without that I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't have the knowledge that I'm sitting on to teach you how to start living the life that you deserve. So I know that coming from a childhood of abuse, both sexually abuse at home, running away to women's shelters, having drugs and alcohol abuse, and I suffered from eating disorders basically my whole life because of this, because I suffered through my traumas, because what I've been through when I was a child, and it affected me so much that I was so confused at one point. I didn't want to even live anymore, and I went into the hospital after my 4th suicide attempt. And that's when I realized that, this is do or die. Either I am changing everything that I am and actually doing everything in my power to have something better than I have today, because I can't keep living like this. So it went from that, and that's 10 years ago. And I went on a, self-growing journey of traveling the world, doing everything in my power to get knowledge, to meet the right people, taking courses, studying, so that's how I started to learn what it takes to become happy, right? And I'm not saying that my life is perfectly fine all the time. It's not. I still get, I'm sorry, I think I have a bug running on my back, but I'm not saying my life is perfect. It is far from perfect. I mean, I'm not even near where I want to be. I mean, I have big goals, but I still get sad. I still get mad and stuff, but I learned how to deal with it, to snap out of it, I mean, I use so many tools like meditation, yoga, I'm eating the right stuff, I'm treating myself with respect. I'm showing other people respect because I have respect for myself as well. I have enough love for myself to give to other people. So anyway, I can talk about this forever, but I do have the belief that I can make a change in somebody's life because of the knowledge I'm sitting with that somebody else doesn't know. And I feel like it's my obligation to share that because I do know that. And that's why I created my 5 steps to rebuild your life course. So, saying all that, if you do want to know more about my course, or somebody that might need this course, in order to get to a certain stage in their life and start feeling better about themselves, then please feel free to share this video or share my website. I will link it down below or up here or whatever, so you can reach it. Anyway, guys, I need to go because I need to make food for my husband so he survives. No, but seriously though, I am going to be more up on my blog, more live on Facebook, trying to be more socialized because I do think I need it as well. So I want to wish you all an amazing week. It's Monday today, so let's make the most out of this week as we can. I am moving on Friday, which is making me super excited. So I will for sure update about that too. So love, peace, and be healthy, all of y'all. Okay? Ciao.